thought you were going to see to that last night.
Yeah, well, something came up, didn't it?
Like what?
Like Ros.
I thought you'd gone off her.
Yeah, well, a fella can be persuaded to change his mind, can't he? We started off at that new disco.
Oh, look,
next to the...
Terry, if you're going to give us a blow-by-blow account, do us a favour, mate, will you? Forget it, I'm not in the mood.
Well, it'd make a change from listening to you moaning about that precious telescope of yours, that's for sure.
I wasn't insured, Terry. I'm not covered by Mrs. Bishop's policy. 480 quid on the drip, and at the end of the day, I'll have nothing to show for it.
Great day we're going to be in for. I can see you're going to be about as much fun as a wet vest.
Morning!
Hey up, love's a young dream. Better turn Kevin out of his pit. Brian will have him on toast if he's late, darling.
Don't worry, he'll not be late on my account.
We're disappointed.
Still can't get you.
Hello, Norman. I wasn't expecting you for another 10 minutes.
I have just about had enough of today, Tar, very much. Especially with that Teddy Duckworth. He's just been getting at me all day, saying I'm making his life a misery. How does he think I feel?
Look, Norman, I wanted to have a word with you about that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bishop. I didn't mean to get on to you.
No, I know, but I do realise what it must mean to you to have to go on paying out for something you haven't got.
I haven't got much option, have I?
No, and that's why I'd like to do something to help you out.
Help me out.
Well, after all, I do feel some blame for what happened. If I hadn't let those men into the house...
I'm not blaming you, Mrs. Bishop. It could have happened to anyone.
I'd like you to have this.
No, I don't want it, Mrs. Bishop, honest. And if I gave the impression I was blaming you, well, nothing could be further from the truth.
Oh, you haven't, Norman. You've been very good about the whole business, but I really would feel better if you'd take it. I really would. Please.
This is for £440.
Well, that's what you still owe, isn't it?
Oh, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, Mrs. Bishop, but I can't take this. No way.
But it makes sense, Norman. I don't need it for anything. And it seems so pointless having it stuck in the bank when you can make such good use of it. Oh, please, Norman, it really would make me feel a lot better.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Well, just take it and let's try to forget the whole business as soon as possible.
Well, if it means that much to you.
It does.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Mrs. Bishop. I mean, I can't repay you, but I will one day. I promise. Nobody has ever done anything like this for me before in my life.
You're welcome, Norman. I really mean that. And you'll never know how much happier I feel. Is that you, love?
Hi, mate.
Oh, no, not yet. I was just beginning to enjoy myself.
Oh, look, I'm sorry about today, honest.
Listen, I'm warning you. Just one word about that flaming telescope.
There won't be. I promise. It's been sorted.
Hey?
You're not going to believe this.
Yes, Curly.
Oh, a pint, please, Gloria, and whatever Terry
Say
wants.
them again, please,
Right.
Gloria, love. I'm not going to believe what?
Mrs. Bishop's only made it up to me, hasn't she?
I'm not with you.
She's given me the money to pay off the HP.
She what?
Straight up, practically forced it on me. She said she'd feel a lot better if I took it. And she meant it as well. She'd have been dead upset if I'd have turned her down. So what do you reckon to that?
I reckon that some blokes would land on their feet if they were dropped head first down a mine shaft, mate.
Thanks, love.
Thanks, love.
You mean to say she's just come up to you and give you 440 quid? Just like that?
Yeah, I can hardly believe me luck.
Look, be a minute, OK?
All right, mate. Yeah, mate.
That mine?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't believe my luck.
Neither can I, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.